Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to my show. So glad to have you, and hopefully you get something from what I talk about today. First off, we all value each other's opinion. Everybody may not agree on the same thing, and that is okay. What you may listen to, it may not be agreeable to your spirit, and that's fine, because everybody's opinions mean something, so but as I said, I'm going to talk about fraternities, or Greek fraternities, and it's not going to be very long. It's going to be rather short and straight to the point, and again, leave your comments in the comment section with a respectful taste. I would love to see what it is that you have to say concerning this, and let me know if you have already been in a fraternity or is thinking about it. And if you did or did not go through these things, or saw someone going through these things, please let me know in the comment section. I would really love to know your ideas and what you think. So, first off, on the first surface, participating in Greek life seems to be innocent and quite different, and a quick way to network, to meet friends, and to also become important. What people often fail to notice, however, is the dark history associated with this organization. Everyone wants friends, and some are willing to pay for them. But all too often, people don't realize what they are funding. They don't realize what they're funding. But money can buy anything. It can even buy fake love, because it sure ain't real. Despite the evidence presented to the public, opinions of joining a chapter is still a tempting one. Popular, or being popular, or the popular sense of belonging, can be a difficult addiction to shake. Because I believe when you go to college, you want to be in something that's important to be part of, because you have mean people also in college, just like you would in middle school. And sometimes they take that same spirit of bullying that they had from middle school and high school to college. And you may pay for the price if you want to be in a fraternity. Greek life chapter have been around since as early as the 1800s. And some have disturbing connections to rape. A quick Google, you caught it, didn't you? I know you caught it. I know you caught me saying that differently. But it's quick. A quick Google search on the history of sexual assault within the UC system alone will yield dozens of articles citing instances of assaults and that occurs within the last decade. Almost all the UC schools have had this problem. In almost all of the UC schools, they have had this problem of young women getting raped. Nationwide, frat boys rape 300% more. 1 in 5 women is sexually assaulted on campus. Now think about that thing. Think about it. You wouldn't think that it would be a campus. You would think that you would go there to learn something. Learn something. You know. But yet and still, that evil presence is everywhere. To make matters worse, even if one wanted to join these groups, they had to go through the grueling process of having their self-worth measured out in front of them. Rushing, which is the act of putting yourself on display for a chance for these groups to bid on you, is especially demeaning to young women, as it includes hours upon hours of interviewing just to see if these girls have the right looks to be part of the chapter. You know, and what else? What other group had to go through this? This is a short quiz time. Okay. African American. They had to be put on display in front of their slave masters. Also. And it's so ugly what I'm about to say. Why the African women had to be naked or have their breasts hanging out to be put on display? So it's like a recycled process, but in a different manner. But neither one of these manners are right. In 2 Corinthians 6:14, it says, "Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what partners has righteous with lawlessness, or light with dark?" Paul reveals to the people that they were worshiping an unknown God. If you was going to sleep around and drink the fraternities, enhances that. Because number one, you're not around mama and daddy anymore, aunts and uncles anymore, grandmamas anymore, grandfathers anymore. You're practically borderline grown. So you don't have someone breathing down your neck telling you, okay, don't you do this. Please don't do that. You know what might happen. You don't have that. So you're going bucktail wild. And there have been people that have lost their college degree because of it. Because of it. You think about it. If you ain't got nobody behind you breathing down your neck telling you not to do such and such, you're going to do everything you possibly can that ain't right. And then some more. So I think it just gives the okay to just turn up. In the Word of God, there is no fraternities in the Bible. You can't find it anywhere. So let's glean. Any organization like secret societies, fraternities, oath keepers, but not the ones with Trump. I'm talking about other oaths. And even denominations can be demonic. That's in my eyes. It can be demonic, you know, and it may be in someone else's eyes as well. I do not think it is good being a child of God, or you would say Christian, to be in a fraternity or join one. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to see some stuff. And if you're not strong enough in the Lord, you're going to be weak enough to allow that spirit which is on the people that is ahead of that fraternity to attach itself to you, and you're going to start doing some stuff yourself. You're going to do things that you did not do when you was home with your friends. Now, for those that have gone through being in a fraternity, and you have not gone through this, or you were strong enough not to be bothered by it, I'm so glad that you passed that. I'm so glad that you're one of the ones that was strong enough to say no. But you know what? I've never wanted to be a follower like that, especially with a human, you know. I've seen movies on fraternities and how they do, and it turned my stomach. I never liked it, and actually it really agitated me and got me a little angry, of course. Angry but sin not. So again, if you have children that is thinking about joining, or you're thinking about allowing your children to join, please think twice before you do that, because they may not tell you the punishment that they are taking or going through because they're trying to seem either cool, or it seem like that they can handle it, so they will keep it to themselves, but yet they will still go through things. I do believe that there are some dark activities that resides around fraternities. Anything that's like in a secret society or something like that, it can harbor dark spirits. It really can. And bad things. Now, once you leave, if I were you, and even if I was leaving and I heard me talk, had became a child of God, I would renounce everything that I pledged to when I was in that fraternity. Because you're not pledging to God, you're pledging to humans that make you do the most craziest stuff. I guarantee you there have been students that have killed themselves because of it. It was just too much pressure. I believe they bullied the new students. I believe that. I feel like if bully is in you when you're in school, middle school, then it's going to follow you when you get right to college. Oh, in order for you to join this fraternity, I'm going to place clothespins on your eyelids. I'm going to mash your darn meat together on your eyebrows and try to put it up there. I'm going to put it on your ears. I'm going to put it on your nostrils. Not this right here. I want to put it on this. 5 of them. And put your lip out, because I'm going to try to put as many darn clothespins as I can on your darn lip. On your lip. And put about 10 of them right in front of your face on your hair. And then I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on Facebook. Do you still want to join this fraternity? Is it that important? And half the time they would say yes, yes. But deep down inside, they toe up. Deep down inside, it hurts them. And that's an emotional hurt. Because it's an embarrassment. It really is. Just think about it. Think about it. If I was home and I did a little drinking, but, you know, my parents was there, and, you know, they was trying to tell me, be careful, try not to do this and that. Okay, I would understand it, and I would, you know, I would try to honor it or whatever, or be sneaky doing something else. You know, they tried to shield you. Shield you. That's what happens. But the minute you go to that college, you're free. You're free to be you. For real you. And the people that's already done been there, that's the president of these fraternities, these students that know the rope, you don't know what they're putting in your drink. You don't know it. So therefore, if you don't know what they're putting in your drink, then when you drink it and you pass out, you don't know what they're doing while you're asleep. And for ladies, it can be rape. And not only ladies, men get raped too. You know, that it's with colleges at times, they paint a pretty picture, but they put the ugly picture to the side, wrap it up, and put it behind the door. Exactly. It's the truth. And now again, as I said, now everybody may not have went through it, and that's fine. I am so glad that you did not go through it. But I've talked to some people that have went through it. And this is why I am up here talking about it. So, I wanted to just put that up. You know, parents, please be careful of how you send your children to college and want them to join fraternities, or they join it. If they try to join it, please be mindful of what they're doing or what punishments they got to take while doing it. You know, because I wouldn't want nobody to hurt my child. Dude, it will be, Lord. Honey, I will go through this whole earth. And I will go through every person on the whole earth if they hurt my child like that. All the way through them. Yes, sir. Now, yes. So, I know that you love your children, and I know you want the very best for your kids. I know that you want your kids to make something of themselves. But is it at a cost? Is it at a cost? Because they're not going to tell you everything when they get to college. They're not going to tell you everything that they're doing. Not. So it pays to check in on them and dig deep. Dig and see what they're into, what are they trying to sign up for? Because your kids go to college, they didn't have that type of drug problem. Not that. I mean, I know they smoke a little weed, but this, where this come from? Well, might be that they tried it at college, on the campus, and they done got hooked to it. They done got hooked to it. Yeah. Yeah. There's a good side and there's a bad side to everything that's being done under the sun. And we must have wisdom. We must use wisdom at all times. And I believe it's good to say what's on your mind. And this is on my mind. I'm saying exactly what's on it. Now, again, this is not to discourage anybody from joining a fraternity or a frat or whatever. This is not that. This is not that. I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm just giving you knowledge, you know, and I'm just saying, just be wise. Look into stuff. Know the stuff. And even if you already joined something like that and you're in it right now and it's a harmful situation, get out of it. Is it worth your life? Is it worth your life? Is it worth your child's life? If it's not good, get out of it. And that's with anything. If something is not good, get out of it. If something's causing you harm and you're not happy about it, but you're trying to stay, you already know what I'm about to say next. So, again, I thank you all for tuning into Queen Los. I enjoy talking to you. Please like. Please mash that little button that says thumbs up. The thumb up. Okay. Thank you so much for the subscribers. Yay. I want to thank you for the subscribers that have joined. I want to thank those that are going to join. Again, my channel has so many different things on it and so many different topics on it. I believe in having different topics. I don't believe in the same topic. You know, I just really don't. So anyway, I want to say that I hope that y'all have a pleasant and peaceful, very productive day. Make someone smile, and in return, look in the mirror and smile back at you. Take it light, Los.